Hello everybody, my name is Almond and today I'm showing you how to use BakkesMod in Rocket League. Let's get it, but right before we start, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications and like the video and share the video as well. Join my Discord and follow my other socials like my Twitch, Instagram, and Twitter. Those are all in the description like usual. Let's get it. Okay, so how to launch Rocket League. So when you're launching up your game, you want to launch it before you launch it. Sometimes you can launch it while you're playing, but it's easy to just do it. But open up your menu if you've not changed the keybind. Is F2 right there. I had my I was tabbed in different mode, but right, so with BakkesMod you can see MMR, you can train, you can change what your car looks like. It helps with training as well. You can see MMR. I already said that, but a bunch of useful things in it. I would 100% recommend downloading it. If your computer says it's a virus, it is because it is changing files, so it just thinks it's a virus, but it is not a virus. So yeah. Alright, so first thing is how to change your car colors, or car items, I guess in this case. So you just go over to the items tab, and then you just click you enable item mods, but then you can take this one off so you can like change whichever colors, but that's not, if you want to do that, but that's not really the most important thing. This is what's most important. I'll just do random stuff right now so you can just see. Bam, 20xx. I want goldstone wheels. Bam, I got it right there. I want gold cap. Bam, right there, I have that all. I want a white octane. Bam, white octane. So you can just do all that. Let me just reset all of that. You can also make your car white. See right there. You can also make it black as well. White and black like that. That looks kind of cool. But then, oh, I messed up there. Oh, why does that look like that? It must be doing something weird because it's showing it's like that. But then, to be honest, I'm very confused what's happening right now. Very confused why it's not working, but sometimes it's broken. I don't know, but it works fine sometimes. Yeah, I know it's looking like it's blue right now, but it's okay. Yeah, I don't know. Must be having a problem right now, but not really that important to have that. So let's move on to the next part of it. So I'd say the biggest part of it, I guess, which is the free play portion and the MMR, I guess, so we'll go into that quickly as well. So you see these little numbers, those correspond with MMR, and you can look up whatever rank you are. So if you search up 2v2 or 3v3, you can see what those are. 1010 is champ 1 div 2, so you can see that there. To enable all of those so you can see it, you go to rank, and you can turn on show MMR and Q menu. You can do all of these, whatever ones you want. Personally, this one's kind of funny, the April Fool icons, so you can see the cabbage right there. So yep, let me turn that off though. POV goal replays are fairly useful so you can see the point of view of the person. Auto GG is pretty useful as well, and then auto saving replays is also fairly useful. So let's now move on to free play. So enable goal scoring, so it'll make you score the goal, but I wouldn't recommend that because it's just faster just to have like the ball never, like, so you don't have to keep on skipping a replay basically. Car flip indicator, this is actually fairly useful. Let me switch to my controller right now. Get out of this menu. So you see how it's green right now? When I flip, it turns a different color. When I flip, yeah, it turns, so it's useful for like flip resets, ceiling shots, or you can just always have it on just to see when you have a flip or when you get a flip reset and you don't know. So the next thing for this jump sounds, you can change what those sound like. It's kind of weird though, but to show boost usage and use normal car colors, so you can use like your normal car colors. Setting has to turn off, but as you can see when I'm boosting, it's like the numbers going up in the corner like that. And then bam, here I'm gonna reset it so you can see normal default car colors. Yeah, so there you go. It just looks like how it normally would in the game. So yeah, it's pretty good. Use normal stadium colors. As you can see on the ground, it's orange and blue. That's from like when you play normal games. So if you want to have that, put it on. It's a lot of this stuff is personal choice. Show goal, score speed. That's useful for like speed shots to see what speed your goal you just scored. That's also useful with like disabling goal scoring. That's also useful for that. Automatic limit, that for boost. You can do that in the menu. Well, you can enable like a certain amount. Current game, this one's actually pretty interesting. So you can put the game speed up to like that to 5, and it'll be like super fast. It's kind of hard to drive, I'll be honest. Yeah, it's kind of hard to play like that, but it's useful to slow down your gameplay. So you can, the menu is gonna still be open, but it's useful for like learning mechanics because you can slow it down a lot more. If you watch any RL streams other than mine, if you do watch mine anyways, it's like usually a lot of people usually have this slow mode on. I used to use it. I don't know. I've just kind of stopped using it because I like having like the actual pace. But you can slow it down whatever amount you want. But it's useful so you can get like those good touches that you want. And it does feel faster once you are in the game as well. So now this is one of my favorite parts of it, is gravity thing. So you can just click inverse and bam, now it'll be reversed everything. It's kind of interesting. You're basically playing on the ceiling now, basically how the normal game would be. And then yeah, you can just take touches like that. I kind of whiffed it there. I could have gone and scored, but that's not really the point of this video, to score inverse. But that's not the only interesting part. You can go 0 gravity, and kind of cool, yeah. Sometimes it has like freaks out if you're like on the ceiling, but for 0 gravity, it's perfectly fine. It's kind of fun doing this. Just whenever you want to just do some randomness, I'd recommend just playing around with some of these settings so you can have some fun, you know. Now let's move on to going all the way up. I'm just gonna launch to the ground. So this is the gravity being very strong. So you can just see you can't. I'm like spamming the jump button right now. And if you're trying to take the ball up, nope, it doesn't let you. Kind of cool. And let's reverse it now. So I'm gonna launch me to the ground. Kind of cool. See, it's kind of hard to play with it though, because you can't really drive up the wall. You're going to drive on the ground. So kind of cool. Let's move on to the next part. Let's switch that back to default. So before we do that, an atomizer, that's for replays, so you can change how your opponent's names and their cars and everything like that. It's very useful for that if you want to not show anybody who they are. Keybinds, or bindings, I guess. These are very useful if you want to change your settings. If you already have like F2 binded to something else, you can change it. Say like you have a recording software or something that you have it set F2, or you just don't like pressing F2, you want to play something else, you can change it to anything you want. Plugins, these are useful. There's a lot of stuff like the air dribble plugin. These will do, well, I'll talk about this in a second. See all these plugins like this, pretty useful. You can load some of these settings, but I haven't played around too much with it, so you can just look at it, see what you want. So I usually use normal mode because it's useful for dribbling. Can I not talk English? For dribbling, because say you mess up it, you have to grab the ball again, like actually go on it and grab it. But with BakkesMod, here, let me close the menu. Oh, there we go, close the menu. So you can use for a controller, any controller, up D-pad, left, right, now it's down, and then down, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 is the same for would be the same for keyboard and mouse. And then you can just use it for training. It's very useful for training. I use it a lot when I'm trying to learn something new, or just practice, or just get warmed up as well, because this one is very useful for dribbling, because it just puts it on top of your cart. You can go like that and whiff. You can roll it to yourself and like pop it, so you can get like a touch like that. That was a bad touch, but still. That one launches it to the backboard. So that's kind of useful for backboard training. I use it sometimes for backboard training. Here, if it works. Oh, it didn't really work, but Here, you gotta like send it to the other side, and then you just like chill on the backboard. And I messed up. You gotta chill on the backboard, and then it'll launch it up to you. And it gave me a pretty bad one right there, but you face towards there, launch it over there, and then get on the backboard, and it launches it towards you. And I got a touch on it. That one rolls it, and then the bottom. Oh yeah, the bottom one just keeps on like popping it up, so you can like get a touch with that. Air dribble mode is mainly for air dribbling. You just gotta find what you want to do at this specific moment, and then just pick that one and use it. Now on to a pretty big portion of it. Well, not a big portion, but it's along with the training. So let's go into a random training pack. I'll just pick power shots right there. I'll pause it and then go into the custom training menu. So use free play map. I just have it because I like this map. You can not have it on. Automatic mirroring and shuffling and all this. Enable goal blocking editor. So if you don't want, say you want to only score on the right side, not right side like that. It's around the middle, right? So we have that like that, and let's enable it, and then you can change all this stuff, which is, I don't know if you want to play with it, but honestly I like keeping it default because that's how it'd be in game. Changing it would be not really how it'd be in game, but if you want to play with it, go ahead. But you can see boost limit, start velocity, which is start speed, ball speed variance, which would be kind of useful for that. Trajectory, rotation, the rotating where it's going, location changing, ball spin, all this stuff. You can just play around and see what you like with it. So here, if I gotta restart the training like that. So right there, I can only score on the left side. But yeah, you can just change it with what you want, and I whiff that completely. This isn't specific. This isn't for that, but here if I try and score through there, it'll just block it like there's an actual object there. So that's pretty useful to have. Oh, and I kind of messed it up there, but I can't score over here. I have to score on that side. It's useful for learning, like not learning, but trying to only hit in a specific spot on the goal, like the upper 90, bottom corner, both upper 90s, bottom corners, in the middle only, or crossbar down, stuff like that would be what you'd use that for. I would say it's very useful. I don't use it all the time, but I probably should use it more often. You can drive through it as well, like I just did right there. But it is very useful because it can teach you to only shoot in a specific spot. So for like power shots, it's pretty useful to like know how to hit it into the upper 90s or the lower corners as well. Crossbar downs are very useful to have as well, to like know how to hit the ball, to get what type of hit you want. Is very useful. And I'm still, even at Champ 1, I'm still learning how to do it, because I mean, honestly, you can keep on refining it till like you're almost perfect at it, to like where you can always get that touch almost 100% of the time, which was very good to have that. Damn, I almost got that one. But thank you all for watching. If you have any questions, and this is the Patreon, so the people who donated for the Patreon, if you have any questions about it, I'd love to answer them for you. Oh, for the item thing, I forgot to mention this, but you have to be in the menu or in the garage. You can't do it like in game. So I mean, it's not that bad to have that, but it is like that. If you have any questions about it, make sure to put those in the comments down below. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications, like the video, and share the video as well. Enjoy my Discord and follow my other socials on Twitch, Instagram, and Twitter. Thank you all for watching. See you all in the next one.